some, thinking that maybe the gain on the higher was not high enough.
Pushing real good right now. And believe it or not, David, I'm reading that Dave just heard you over the air when you were counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you like that? The band conditions are improving.
Yeah, I figured they would.
Roger, roger. Well, N8SOB at 25.
KC9, YAV.
November 8, X-ray uniform Yankee. And you got us live on the net tonight there, Sean?
Yeah, I just put it up. Yep. So get another kind of like a SDR. It's actually, I think it's maybe about the same delay or so, but at least it's something else so somebody can hear.
If you're having a hard time hearing, folks, try picking up, go to the AIM window in NetLogger, and Sean has a link for you. Hey, David.
Yes.
I grabbed the music today for Secret Agent Man. I'm going to plug it in and program it and figure out a way to play it on my keyboard so it sounds okay, but I promise not to sing, okay?
Okay.
I'll just sing in my head.
We had KBMCI in a few moments ago, and we didn't catch the call sign. Can that David come back and give the call sign again?
I heard you, Jody, KB8MCI.
KB8MCI. Hi, Jody. I'm not hearing
Kilo
Jody.
Bravo 8, Mike Charlie, India.
Jody, you copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, I just letting you know we can hear you, buddy. I just relayed you in. You are number 14, Jody, 14.
Michigan.
Yeah, Roger, I got that on the list.
Double. KB8MCI. Hello, Jody. Can you hear Manchester, Michigan? N8XUY.
Can you hear Sam, Jody?
Not yet.
Hello, Jody. Hello, Jody. How do you like that, Sean? In the next couple of weeks, well, between now and picnic time, I'm going to be upgrading my antenna system and going back to a big off-center fed with a dipole. But in the old days, first a few years ago, my off-center fed worked better than the dipole, but then it quit working, so I just went with the dipole. But we're going back. We're rebuilding.
Oh, yeah.
K3ESL.
Hi, Eric.
I can just hear Sam.
How's your Oakland County things going? Everybody good in Oakland County?
Sam wants to know everything going good in Oakland County?
Yep, things are good here. I went and watched the Tigers get slaughtered today by the Astros.
Well, at least you got to see Justin Verlander pitch a good game.
It's a beautiful day out there today.
I think he had a no-hitter going through 5.
The real deal right there.
Yeah, we didn't score those 3 runs till the 9th inning.
Oh, I left when it was 9-0, I thought.
Yeah, it ended up being 9-3.
That's because Texas put in their, their one of their outfielders as pitcher or something like that.
Yeah, maybe because we got a home run.
They were resting their bullpen, right?
Oh, that's a shame. That always happens to me. We just beat the traffic when it was 9-0 in the top half of the 9th.
Were there a lot of people at the stadium?
Nah, I don't think so. It really didn't seem like it, no.
Well, I know why they lost, because you were there.
I think that's true. Although I was there once when they were down by some large number of runs, and then we left, and they got like those large number plus one more in the 9th inning and won.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah, see, and after you left, they scored 3 runs today. I think it was you. What's up, Sam?
I think it's Rusty's fault.
Maybe.
Remember, folks, it's Rusty's fault, okay? It seemed like we forgot that for a while, but I just wanted to reinvigorate that idea. When something's going wrong, why did the band go dead the other day? Andy sent me a message, Sam, why is the band dead? I go, it's Rusty's fault.
It's sure nice to hear a few voices out there. This is K8DXJ.
The queen of the net. I'm with you, Doris. So you been poking Taz in the ribs lately?
You're not getting out, Sam.
I'm going to need a couple 100,000 more watts, man. The one end of my working dipoles really dropped down. It's only about 15 feet off the ground. I should probably go fix that. What do you think, Sean?
I mean, if you're getting ready to work on it here, you might as well just wait till you're out there to do it.
I'm with you. But, if I do want to be heard, it's crazy. If I can make it a little better. Yeah, I'm going to be working on it. It's going to be like I'm moving my whole antenna thing from the center of the house over to the left side of the house, and it's going to be a big deal.
Check-ins. We're looking for check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. This is the pre-net. We are doing relays to net control. This is N8SOB. We're listening.
Howdy, Sean. Kilo Niner, Charlie, Tango, Bravo.
Kilo Niner, Charlie, Tango, Bravo, live from Indianapolis. Hi, Neil.
Hey, Neil.
Good evening, guys. I heard Miss Doris loud and clear, and yes, she does poke people. She gets smarty every so often. Good evening, guys. Thanks for checking me in.
So Sam, on that off-center fed dipole, is it just going to be an off-center fed dipole, or are you going to do a Wyndham off-center fed dipole?
Well, I believe it's going to be considered a Wyndham. I've had the previous off-center fed that I used was 270 feet, and it was like 90 feet, and then the other balance. The next one that I'm working on is going to be a little shorter, but it's going to have so it's going to be like 234 feet, and then but it's going to add 20 feet on a second lobe underneath the long side to get 17-meter and some of the other bands that aren't real good when you run the big long dipole. Roger?
Okay, with the Wyndham, you use a voltage balance at the junction point of the legs, and then you drop I forget the length of the vertical section of coax down to a choke balun where you can actually connect the coax that comes back into the house.
Okay, so I checked with Bob over at Palomar Engineering, and he and I got talking about what I wanted and the things that I've done before, and he was really helpful. And so I bought a choke balun from Palomar that will work from 160 all the way up to 50 megahertz, and it has it all built in. And I guess I could put a resonator in below, but not necessarily needed. I got to play it by ear. If once I build it, and if I have any issues, I can add a resonator. Does that make sense?
It sounds like it's just an off-center fit. It doesn't sound like it's a voltage balun that you're putting in the center. It sounds like it's a current balun.
You are correct. It's a 4-to-1 current balun, but it's all built in, and so it's all in one box. It's not a multiple box situation for that.
Right. With a Wyndham antenna, you use a voltage balun, which is wound differently, and it allows the outside current to run down the outside of the shield on the coax, so that actually acts as a vertical radiator, and then you put a choke balun at the bottom to keep the current from coming back into the shack.
Roger. Yeah, the last one that I had was 270 feet. It was not recommended. I mean, I did try a choke balun on it at the beginning when I first got it. It worked really well, but something happened over the years. Either it weathered, or maybe my connection. I worked on it a few times and rebuilt it, but so it's been dead on me for like a year and a half. So it's like, okay, time to redo. And I wanted to make sure. I really like the way the 270-foot wire worked, and then I started looking around. And I ended up, again, I got in a phone conversation with that engineer out in California. Very helpful, and he told me that I'll probably be happy. And if I'm not, I'll call him back, and he'll tell me what to do. I like that, if you know what I mean.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
Hey, Bob, should I do this or should I do this? I will give another testimonial for YouTube videos. Fixed my lawnmower, my commercial lawnmower today, with help from a YouTube video. Had a problem with the throttle linkage, etc. Watched a couple of videos, got it figured out, problem solved. I am happy. N8XUY.
KC9YAV.
Kilo 9, Charlie, Tango Bravo.
The tender heart for half frozen steak. His pretty colored skin has been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she said.
Did you copy that one, David?
What in the world?
Yeah, what was that one? Come again.
KD2HCE in and out.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, I got the pipe going on 100 watts, just the internal tuner. Just want to say hi, Sean.
You calling KHCGS?
Hey, I heard Greg out there too. Okay, you're just checking in and out there. All right there, Chris. Well, you're sounding good, and it's good to hear you, buddy.
All right, come down on 40 later after the net. We'll catch you later.
Stand by, Greg.
Have a good Mother's Day.
That's Kilo Charlie 2, right?
Kilo Delta.
It's Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Charlie Echo, right?
Roger.
Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Charlie Echo.
All right, we got you, Chris. We got you, buddy. In and out.
Hey, how come some people on NetLogger are orange?
Because we're special.
They're helping with relays.
Ah, okay. I thought you were like, Republican. All right.
They're Donald Trumps.
No, we're just all special.
Yeah, see, Doris knows how we roll.
Did you catch that, Eric? They're Donald Trumps, Mr. Oranges.
Yeah, the Grand Orange.
Give you a wedgie, Sam.
Uh-oh. That could be fun, maybe. Depends.
Oh, man.
Depends who's doing it.
Checking.
Hey, Emily City Bob.
Emily City Bob. Yes, checking in and out today.
Emily City Bob is checking in and out. Well, good afternoon Sunday to you. I hope you have a good night.
Yeah,
Help
thank
them
you,
breathe
Sean.
tonight,
Yep,
Bob.
For the record, Kate, ICB, in and out, and 7-3 to everybody. Have a great night.
Go ahead, do it again, Sammy. Double with them.
Yeah, I heard that. Help them breathe tonight, Bob. When you're at work, we appreciate you. Might have to relay.
Can you hear Sam, Bob?
Just barely, but I think he said keep them breathing, and I said we'll do.
Roger. Thank you, buddy. Have a great evening, and thank you for your service.
All right, thank you, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers listening.
Have a good night, Bob. Good to hear you. We got you in and out.
I wonder if we can hear Dave over there in Wisconsin. Hey, Dave, can you hear us? N8XUY.
Check-ins. This is the Wolverine single sideband net pre-net. We're taking check-ins, relaying for net control. Please call N8SOB or anybody you can hear.
Where's Dave located at in Wisconsin?
I think it's Plover. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure geo-wise, but it's Plover.
Almond, A-L-M-O-N-D, Almond, and he's about parallel with Cadillac, Michigan, as far as latitude and longitude.
Oh, you're right. Who is it? There's another one. You're right. That the other guy's in Plover. Yeah, Sam's right.
Yeah, Almond. When I was talking to Dave earlier, he's about if you went due east from his location, he would be lined up with Cadillac, Michigan.
Cadillac.
The Sunday Fun Guy.
Oh, Sean's YouTube sounds a lot better than Templeton. Nice, Sean. Thank you. K9 CTB.
Roger, roger, buddy.
David is 12 miles away from Plover, Wisconsin.
Clover, huh?
Yeah, good old Plover, Plover, Wisconsin.
And do you know where is that anywhere near Appleton or Green Bay?
I haven't checked that one out, but I do know that as the crow flies, I believe Dave is about 280 miles from N8XUY. Let me double check it.
You go ahead and do that. You go ahead and double check that, buddy.
Yeah, I've got to double check that. I was going with memory, man. Memory could be bad.
Memory is the second thing to go.
Thank you, Neil. Go ahead. Tell us what the first thing to go might be, Neil. It ain't appetite, right? Go ahead, relay that one, Sean.
I forgot what the first was.
There you go. Oh, he skated. Dave is from his location in Wisconsin, 306.2 miles to Manchester, Michigan. 306.
Yeah, he's by Stevens Point.
And Hillside Cemetery, hi. You know, David, I was telling Dave earlier today in a phone conversation that you and I can usually hear each other because really you and I are not very far apart. You know, what, 80, 90 miles? .107. Hey, Sean, are you hearing Dave on any SDRs?
No, I don't have anything pulled up. Nope. I just listen to what I hear here.
I'm gonna give it a try, see if I can hear him on one of them. I might have to go to the Wisconsin one.
Yeah, I'm trying the Wisconsin one in Milwaukee.
Kilo Echo 8, Alpha Victor Tango.
Kilo Echo 8, Alpha Victor Tango. Hi, Harold.
Good evening, and I'm in and out tonight.
And you're going to be in and out. Well, it's good to hear you, buddy.
Have a good one there, Harold.
W9 VOF, this is KC9 YAV. Do you copy me? Well, I'm not copying myself on the Milwaukee SCR.
hear me? Whiskey Baker 8, Whiskey and Vodka.
Yeah, we hear you, Tom.
Good evening, Tom. Hope you're doing all right.
I'm not hearing anybody.
WB8WIV, N8SOB. Hello, Tom.
I heard somebody say we could hear you. Who's that?
That was K3ESL, sir.
I can't copy a call sign or anything. I just heard a voice.
Well, I heard him for a minute.
It's Sean, Tom, N8SOB. N8SOB.
Hello, Tom. N8XUY. Good evening.
Howdy, Tom.
Wah, wah.
Is it time?
Whiskey 9, Victor, Oscar, Foxtrot, N8XUY. Can you copy? Sean, can you give him a try? Anyone copying? N8XUY.
He's working.
Okay, I can't hear him.
I can't hear him, but I got an SDR pulled up where I can hear.
Thank you.
Sam, your signals come way up. You're real easy to hear here.
Awesome.
I can hear you down here, Dave.
Oh, I can hear Eric.
NXUY can hear Eric.
It could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know?
Eric's my twin brother. Hi.
Whiskey 9er, Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo 526. Excuse me, 79 JF.
Eric, RNA, you copy? Yeah, I hear you as well. I hear you decent.
Go ahead and run the preamble.
All right, he's doing preamble. Stand by.
What SD are you on?
Milwaukee. Or no, Brookfield, Wisconsin.
Thank you.
Looks good here, David. Is there any mobile stations? Any mobile stations wishing to check in? Any SOB with the relay? Nothing heard, David. Back to you. Any announcements? Any announcements for the net? No announcements, David. . Anybody out there needs to check in for short time? Any short time stations? All right, nothing heard for short time. All right, we are looking for general check-ins. Any other general check-ins for the net before we start? General check-ins. This is N8SOB Relay.
Whiskey Niner, Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo, W9JFK.
All right, W9JFK. W9JFK is checking in. Any other check-ins? All right, David, just W9J, W9JK up, JFK up. You got Joel, you're number 19, buddy. We got you on the list. One last call. Anybody else?
N8SOB here is November Bravo 9 Delta. Hey, Sean.
Hey, there's Neil. Neil bought 9 dogs. Looks like you'll be number 20 there, Neil. Neil bought 9 dogs. Anybody else? All right, that's all we got there, David. Back to you, N8SOB.
Okay, Dave. Well, thank you very much. Well, it's been a pretty laid-back day for me. Just doing things around the house that I didn't do yesterday because I put them off, and that's been about it. Watched a couple movies. Did have to do one of my least favorite jobs. That's plumbing. I had a clogged sink in the kitchen, and it took me a while to get that unclogged. I think I'm going to have to replace my garbage disposal because I don't think that it's doing its job very well, since the clog was large pieces of things that got put down the garbage disposal earlier this week that just didn't get ground up. So that's on my to-do list here in the very near future. So that's going to have to get taken care of. But other than that, that's about it for highlights. Thank goodness for technology and all the SDRs around so that we can hear each other. And wish you all the best, Dave. Wish everyone out on the net all the best tonight. And I want to thank everyone who checked into the net last night when conditions were so so marginal, and I think the net's going to pick up here as the sun rotates and the gray line comes in. I think everything will pick up very nicely. So with that, I'll turn it back to you, Dave. 73s to everyone out there. Everyone have a great evening, and back to you, Dave. W9VOF, this is KC9YAB.
Solar flare taking off right now. It is currently a Class M. So with that, Dave, thank you all for all that you do to the net. I didn't catch everything you were saying just because of the way things were going here. Just trying to get everything figured out and keep things going. With that, though, David, thank you again for checking in, and we're going to head down to Doris and Romulus. Tom and Cadillac, stand by, though, because you will be up right after Doris. K8 DXJ, Wolverine number 428. You are up, Doris. How are things going there in Romulus? Hopefully everything is good.
You're up, Doris.
Thank you, Sean. This is Kilo 8, Delta X-Ray Juliet. And today it was a pretty nice day. We took a ride out to Adrian, which is about an hour and a half from here. Went and visited my mom, my two sisters, and my niece. And my nephew were also there, so it was nice to visit with everybody. So we did that this afternoon. And we're back home for the net. So with that, we'll turn it back to you. This is K8DXJ.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
All right, took the words right out of my mouth. Happy Mother's Day there, Doris. Sounds like a good day, and yeah, hopefully the band comes up, and you guys got a great signal here. No problems hearing you. So, all right, real good there. Back to you there, David, N8SOB. Whiskey and vodka. You're up, Tom.
Beer making school teacher.
Hey, Tom, whiskey and vodka up there in Cadillac. You there, buddy? No joy on Tom, David. N8SOB, back to you.
Whiskey Baker 8, whiskey and vodka.
Oh, there you are. Go ahead, Tom. Your turn, Tom. Go ahead.
I think you turned it to me. I'm not real sure. You're the first person, Sean, I've heard. Check me in and out. Check me in and out. It's, the band is gone. 7-3, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Well, from Whiskey Baker 8, whiskey and vodka. 7-3.
All right there, Tom. Have a good day, buddy. Got a good copy on you. 7-3s to you. Back to you, David, N8SOB.
In and out.
seriously tonight. Hey, thanks for getting in here, David. And lightning has moved on, and I've got a pretty good copy on it. So I'm going to try for you all. So all in all, pretty good Sunday here at Delta Point. Got a couple things coming up to do this week, and I'll probably miss a few radio nights, but other than that, we have all these nights to come in. Good afternoon, I'll right out here with the
You're up, Brad. K9 KRX, your turn.
Are you there, Brad? KRX Brad, are you there? No joy on Brad.
Not hearing him.
I'll need a relay.
Moving to Greg.
My turn?
Stand by. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and work it there, Greg. He's got a good copy on you. I8SOB. Go ahead, Greg.
Well, that's... thanks, Sean. Greg here, KACGS. I'm really surprised David has a copy on me. David's... I won't even call it 2131 because my needle doesn't move. I had to have the RF wide open. And, yeah, I know he's there, but, you know, I don't know what the deal is, and he has a copy on me. Everybody else, I've got pretty good Q5 copies on everybody. We're not supposed to be any ruckers, but definitely enjoyable. But that's what this stuff does, ham radio. And I did say happy birthday to Doris, but, you know, second time's always better. And who else is out there? I have to wish, Taz. Happy Mother's Day. Back to you, Sean, for Relay KACGS.
David's got you good. He'll pick you up.
Over.
there, David, W9VOF from N8SOB. Real good there, David. And with a little help of technology, like we said, yeah, I'm listening to you on the Brookfield, Wisconsin SDR. Brookfield, Wisconsin SDR. It's Kilo Delta 9 Kilo Hotel Zulu KD9KHZ out of Brookfield, Wisconsin. Have a real good copy on you there. So that's where I've been listening at. And Greg, he said that he has a really good copy on you direct, so he didn't need an SDR to hear you, so he was hearing you direct. So anyway, had a good copy on you, and most everybody actually, it's not super strong signals, but the noise is nice and low, which helps. So I would say everybody, 90% of everybody that's checked in, I've been able to hear, so that's not too bad considering what we've had the last few nights. So with that, had a Sunday, took the girls out shopping for their mom and for my mom, and went and hung out with my mom, and didn't do a whole lot today, just kind of hung low and made sure we got the mommy duties done there. So other than that, just went and picked up my daughter shortly after 10 from prom. She had a great night, so that's always a good stuff. So with that, we'll pass it back to you so we can pick up our buddy Sam. W9VOF, this is N8SOB.
Stand by, Brad. W9VOF. Just wanted to mention that Brad, KC9KRX, was trying to recheck. Roger, are you copying? Roger, Roger. KC9KRX, you're up on the Wolverine net. Take it away, buddy.
Okay, I'm not hearing too much here, but you all are good. Coming tonight, I believe, at the wall. Just want to come in and say hello. We're right along a little bit. KC9KRX.
Well, thank you, Brad. Yeah, a lot of us are using SDRs to pick up Dave up in Wisconsin in different locations. So, hey, good to hear you. Good copy into Manchester. And with that, hey, Dave, over there in Wisconsin, we got Bradley in there, N8XUY. I just wanted to say thank you, Dave, for picking up the show tonight. Per our conversation earlier today, it will be an adventure because we are ham radio operators regardless of the conditions. What fun it can be, the way we can make technology work. Dave, back to you. You're doing a great job. N8XUY for the Wolverine single sideband net. Thank you, Dave, for running the show and being in the big chair on Sunday night. N8XUY, back to net control. Over.
KB8MCI, your turn, Jody.
I'm not sure if it's VOF or who's net control, because I can't hear anybody but you, Sean. But anyway, we'll say 73 to everybody. Hope everybody has a good week. And still trying to get over this crud. And with that, we'll throw it back at you. And throw it back to net control. This is KB8MCI.
All right there, Jody. Well, I'm glad you're trying to get over that crud, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day than today. It's good to hear you. I got a good signal on you. You're about an S9, so glad you're able to hear me, buddy. You have a good night, and we'll pass it back to net control. W9VOF, N8SOB, over. Taz is on deck.
Grand Poobah.
W9VOF, Dave. This is Kilo 8 Tango Alpha Sierra, Taz in Romulus, Michigan, where we started off at 42 degrees this morning. We warmed up to 71, and beautiful sunny day. And like Doris said, we went and visited her mom. Her mother's 103 years old, so we visited her today for Mother's Day. And, of course, her two sisters were there, too, as well as her niece and nephew. So we had a visit, catch up a little bit, if you will. And that's been pretty much our day. Came back, played a little FT8 on 20 meters. That's about the only band that was open, and it wasn't fully open, but that's pretty much what I did. And, of course, Dave, thanks for doing it. Thanks for being there in these trying conditions. And, of course, you know I'm here. I will pick up the file after the net. W9VOF KTAS.
Over.
You're up there, Eric, ESL.
Cool.
Okay, here, Donnie,
well,
from-
let's see. Today, beautiful day outside. Took mom to wife to see the Tigers lose today. But it was a nice day. We had some beers, so it was fun. I can hear Sean real well. I can hear Taz real well. I heard Harold real well, but he's down the road from me. Everybody else have a good 73 and hope things are better tomorrow. And I'm going to turn it back to W9 VOF. And from what I hear, he's doing a great job. K3ESO.
Hey, can somebody let us know when they got to take check-ins? WD at INW.
George is checking in.
Whiskey Delta 8. Whiskey Delta 8.
I can't hear him at all.
Stand by.
Yep, well, sure will. This is N8SOB Relay for Net Control in the Wolverine single sideband net. We are taking a pause and looking for general check-ins. George, we did get you at number 21. Right now we're getting ready to go to 15 with 16, 17, 18 out. And so you're not far down the list. You follow Neil. Neil bought 9 dogs. So yours only a few ahead of you. Any other check-ins out there wanting to get on the list, give me your call.
November 8th, Quebec Golf Whiskey. I'll be in and out. I got like a S15 noise level here in Harrison. You're just getting over it there, Sean.
All right there, Jeff. Yeah, you're nice and loud here. It's good to hear you. We got you in and out at number 22. Anybody else?
Kilo Charlie 8, Foxtrot, Charlie, Quebec.
Kilo Charlie 8, Foxtrot, Charlie, Quebec. Tom, we got you at number 23. Anybody else? All right, that's what we got there, David. I typed them in for you, make it a little bit easier, and Neil, CTB's on deck. Go ahead, back to you there, VOW N8SOB.
6 line 22. Back to you, Dave. Hey, Neil.
Charlie Tango Bravo, your turn, Neil.
Yeah. Okay, guys. W9 Victor Oscar Foxtrot, Voice of Freedom, etc., etc. Dave, I cannot hear you at all, my friend. It's K9 CTB Neil here in Indy. Thank you, Sean, and thank you, Sam UM. And let's see, I heard Taz real well. I heard a lot of stations really well, but I'm on Templeton. I guess they ran out of slots on the Wisconsin SBR, so 6 copy you, David. I'm really sorry, my friend. Won't hold it long. Martha is here with me and waves to the gang as usual. Not a whole lot to report from here anyway, except that these conditions are terrible, and they're going to get better. Thanks for having me aboard. Take care, God bless, and we'll see everybody later when we can talk more. W9VOF and company. God bless. K9CTB ending. VOF from Whiskey 9 Juliet Fox Kilo. Thank you. I'm just hearing you well enough on the rig to make out what you're saying there, David. I'm getting you better on that press style SDR, but I got both going in parallel, so not sure who's hearing me, but you are coming through well enough for me to hear you on straight through the antenna. But most stations over on your side of the pond are not coming in very well. It's a beautiful day here in Muskegon. Right now it's 74 degrees. It got a little bit higher. Went for a walk over in Hoffmaster State Park with my dog and my lovely wife, and had a good day. And now I'm having fun playing with the computer and the radio in parallel. So that's a new experience for me. But thank you for that link, whoever posted it. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm going to say 73 to all, and hope everyone has a wonderful week. This is W9JFK back to net.
Hey, Joe.
Dogs, Wolverine number 668. How are things going there in New Hampshire, Neil, from Whiskey 9, Victor Oscar Foxtrot? Oscar Foxtrot.
Okay, W9, thank you. W9 VOF, this is November Bravo 9 Delta, Neil in Bedford, New Hampshire, and we're on Sean's remote N8SOB, and kind of a chilly day today out here, overcast. We tried to look for the northern lights last night, didn't really have much luck. It was mostly cloudy, and but we did see some wonderful footage that someone had taken on top of the Mount Washington Observatory in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, and from what they were saying, it was normally the northern lights would be to the north, of course, but it was basically all around them up there, and that must have been spectacular. Other than that, I'm just enjoying the net nonetheless. It's I think that's the challenge that makes it fun, to try to hear everyone through all the noise. I just want to say hello to everyone. I do want to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone out here and everyone that's listening. And with that, we'll send it back to net control. Thank you, everyone. W9 VOF NB90. Thank you.
Thanks for getting in here tonight, and yeah, that's absolutely amazing on Sean's remote there. He does such a great job, and wow, it's just you were booming in here, and well, sorry you did not get to see the northern lights or the aurora borealis. If you can find me on Facebook, I know I need to paste some pictures up there as well. Me and the wife got some really good pictures the other night here. It was just booming here, so it's just absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm starting to hear Sam said he's starting to hear me direct, so our band is starting to come in a little bit better, and things are starting to clear up. But with that, Neil, again, thanks for coming in here, and glad that you at least got to see some good pictures of it, and it was just absolutely amazing. The northern lights were all around. It was like we were being surrounded by them, and our best shots were straight overhead. So, but all right, Neil, we're going to break with you and move down to George in Clarkston, and before we get to George, we'll get Tom over in Shelby Township. Before we get to George, we'll get Tom over to Tom after George. Whiskey Delta 8, India, November Whiskey. That's Wolverine Delta 8, India, November Whiskey. That's Wolverine Delta 8, India, November Whiskey. That's Wolverine.
WD8NW, you're up.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I thought I heard him handing it to me. I don't know how, but then somebody else was in there too, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just going to take it real quick, and I'm not going to keep it very long because copy is rough. I'm hearing you, Sam, and Sean, and of course I always hear Eric. He's my neighbor, but and some others, but I'm not hearing net control. Other than I think somebody's rebroadcasting him or something because last minute or so I was able to hear him. But we've been to my son and daughter-in-law's and grandkids' this afternoon and had dinner and just got home a little bit ago, so Kathy and I are going to have dessert, and I'll sit back and enjoy what I can hear on the net. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and we'll go ahead and give it back to Net Control, WD8INW. Thanks for the help, guys.
Over.
All right, George, WD8INW. Decent Mother's Day here as well. Got calls from all the kiddos, and one of them called just a little while ago and visit for a little bit. So with that, we're going to break with you, George, and we'll move down to Tom in Shelby, Michigan, and right after Tom, we will take a look around for check-ins because that'll bring us to the end of our list. George in Clarkston. Whiskey Delta 8, India, November Whiskey. I think that's just who we had on. Am I going backwards here, Sean?
Go to Tom and Shelby.
All right, this is Tom, and I'm actually here in West Branch, Michigan. Kilo Charlie 8, Foxtrot Charlie, Quebec. Conditions are up and down. Part of the net was doing really good, and then it seems to be fading out a little bit too. I was just going to mention yesterday I did something. I don't know if anybody else heard this out there, but the historic November Sierra call sign, which is the naval radio station. They do a historic thing, and they had it running yesterday, and I received him on 14.487, but they were receiving on 14.268. So kind of unique thing to operate. You know, it's sort of out of band, but not. It was kind of cool little historic thing to partake in. And today my wife, she's in Paris, France. So I'm not able to be with her. She's with my daughter. They took her there for Mother's Day. Must be nice, huh? And any rate, so with that, today I played out in the driveway. I had a beam antenna I picked up at the Cadillac ham swap last Saturday. And it was a used beam. It's a 15-meter deal, and so I assembled it to see if all the parts were there, and lo and behold, it was all there. It's an older beam. I think it was taken down somewhere around 1994. The previous owner, whose name is all over the box, is a silent key now, sadly. But the thing's all there. So who would have guessed that? Any rate, I'm going to keep it brief, much like George did, because conditions are kind of up and down and pretty bad. So with that, I'm going to pass it back over to you, Sean. This is Kilo Charlie 8, Foxtrot, Charlie, Quebec, 73, everybody.
Great signal, Tom. Good to hear you out there tonight. Back to you there. Oh, and good luck. Good deal on the 15-meter beam. That's good stuff. Good to hear. Back to you, David, N8SOB.
Good into Manchester, Mass.
Charlie 8, Foxtrot, Charlie, Quebec. Tom, thanks for getting in here tonight with us, and great to have you with us. Boy, what a Mother's Day gift, and your wife gets to go to France with the daughters. That's absolutely amazing, and you got to play out in the driveway today putting that beam antenna together, and glad all the parts are there for it. It's always sad to hear about silent keys. But I'm sure that you will do that antenna justice, and good luck getting that up in the air and things going. And I'm sure that silent key would be very appreciated to have that thing up and operating again. With that, we're going to take a break with you, Tom, and I'm going to do a shout out, look around for more check-ins. This is Whiskey 9 Victor Oscar Foxtrot. Looking for more check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. If you'd like to get on our list, please give me a call.
Victor Echo 3, Kilo Uniform Zulu.
Alpha Delta 8, Mike Sierra.
Alpha Delta 8, Mike Sierra. Anybody else out there that would like to get into the Wolverine single sideband net, please call now.
Nothing heard.
All right, nothing heard there. Let's go to V3KUZ. My buddy Bob there, Wolverine number 570. We'll go to DX over to Windsor, Ontario. Right after Bob, though, we'll go to Doug in Caro, Michigan. Bob, how are things going there in Windsor from Whiskey 9 Victor Oscar Foxtrot?
Good evening, David, and good evening to the Wolverines out there. This is VE3KUZ, Bob here in Windsor. I don't know what's going on with your audio there, David. I think somebody is rebroadcasting your signal, because there's like some kind of weird echo going on there, like it's delayed by quite a bit. So I don't know what that is, but anyway, yeah, it was a good day. Went to church with the family, minus my daughter, who's still in Scotland. But yeah, we celebrated Mother's Day, and after church we went out with some friends, and then for dinner we took her out to her favorite place to eat. So yeah, I guess she's had a good day, and so have I. So can't complain at all. Weather is just absolutely beautiful today. Didn't play any radio at all, didn't have time for it, so just got in time, got in here for the net here tonight, and the signals are a little bit down, a little bit of QSB, but hearing everybody pretty good. That's about it from this end, David. Thanks for doing the net. Whiskey 9, Voice of Freedom. This is VE3KUZ.
You're up, Doug.
Yeah, 88 MS. I cannot hear net control calling, so I was waiting to hear somebody call up and say, hey, you're teed up. Okay, here I am. Good day today. Spent the day out in the yard. Mom got her card yesterday and got her a puzzle, and she's happy. Other than that, tried to get onto the Seaman net this afternoon at 5:30. I think they rescheduled it. They had a test going on yesterday, but hadn't heard anything about that either. Other than that, great day here in Caro, Michigan, and life is good. Back to net control, Alpha Delta 8, Mike Sierra.
Good copy, Doug. I'll shoot it back to net control for you. NAXUY, over. Doug sounding good into Manchester. Are you copying him direct there, Dave?
Through Sean's YouTube channel there, but that's absolutely great. In 88 MS, it sounds like he had a super good day today, and glad that the weather's good there, and hopefully you'll be able to get into that net here, and everything will be good there for you with the net, besides having the great day that you had today. With that, I am going to, that brings us to the bottom of the list. I'm going to take another look around for some check-ins. Whiskey 9, Victor Oscar Foxtrot, looking for check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband.
Wolverine single sideband net. Anyone out there? NAXUY relaying for net control.
Whiskey 8,
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Coast Echo, Michael Lucio.
I heard Mikey, Kilo Echo 8, QWE. What were the other two stations?
Whiskey 8, November Sierra, India.
Whiskey 8, November Sierra, India. And there was one more station. Who was that other station?
Kilo 2, Mike Foxtrot.
I think there was a November station.
Was there a November station?
Kilo 2. Mike Foxtrot, Sierra.
Don't think they came back.
Yeah, I can't quite pull that one out. Can you get him, Greg?
I got him. That's Jersey Mike, Kilo 2, Mike Foxtrot, Sierra, MFS.
That's not even close to November.
Hey, Jersey Mike. Good to hear you, buddy. Now let's find out if Dave was able to copy those. Whiskey 9 VOF. Did you copy any of those stations, Roger?
Yeah, who was it? It was QWE, MFS. Who was the other one?
Whiskey 8, November Sierra, India.
There you go.
November Sierra, India?
Whiskey 8, November Sierra, India.
All right, we got him in there. I put that one in for you, Dave. You just got to put number 27 in. So was there anybody else?
KC3 KUO.
Oh, KC3 KUO. All right, we got you. Yeah, band's starting to come up. All right, anybody else? Oh, you, David, NASOB.
There you go, Dave.
Go ahead, Mike. QWE, your turn, buddy. N8SOB with the relay.
Kilo Echo 8 Club, back Whiskey Echo. Well, hello there, everybody. I decided to try to get on tonight. I've tried the last several days and haven't been too awful successful. I know it's just band conditions being what they are, but we cannot control the sun. In any event, I just want to hop on, tell everyone hi, what I've been up to. Just doing a lot of odds and ends around the house. Yesterday I went and took my CCW class, and I got that done, so I just have a few more odds and ends. Today my wife and I went to church, came home, had my daughter and son-in-law over, my mom and my brother came over, and we had lunch, and we had a really good time, and then my wife and I were tired. I stretched out in the chair, and she stretched out in the chair. We're just going to take a little nap. A couple hours later, we woke up, so it's like, we must have been tired, so... And other than taking out the dog for a walk, we haven't been up to a whole lot. So don't know how many people can hear me, but in any event, everybody stay safe, stay healthy. This is Kilo Echo 8, go back Whiskey Echo, back to Whiskey 9 VOF. See you, folks. Over.
Go ahead, Jersey Mike.
Oh, thank you, Sean, for the relay. Hey, Dave, kind of rough here with the conditions the way we are on the Jersey Shore. I know bands are terrible, but hey, happy Mother's Day from the Jersey Shore to all the misses. It was a wet, rainy day. Wife and I just played Mr. and Mrs. We were couch potatoes today. Didn't do anything, but we did get a chance to see some of the Northern Lights Friday morning on the way into work, and we were in at 4 a.m., so we got a chance to see a little bit of it. And we might get an opportunity a little bit later tonight if it clears up. But anyway, we apologize. We haven't been on a regular basis here, but work for a retired person has been more than what I've done in years past. But anyway, we're taking the opportunity tonight to wave a hand to everybody and appreciate the chance to jump in and say hello. Sean, thanks for the relay. Good to hear you out there. And we'll send it back to Dave from K2 NFS. Thank you.
All right there, Jersey Mike. Glad you're able to see the Northern Lights on the way to work. Kind of gave you something to look forward to for the rest of the day. Kind of started your day out right. Got a good copy on you here tonight, buddy. Glad we got the East Coast in our radios. Have a good Sunday. Good to hear you. W9VOF, back to you, N8SOB.
Thank you, Sean.
Whiskey 8, November Sierra India, Jim in Belmont. How are things going there from Whiskey 9 Victor Oscar Foxtrot?
Now this is W8NSI. Looks like we're still experiencing propagation problems due to the due to the sunspots there. Your signal is very, very weak here, and barely readable. So I'm not going to hang on to it for real long. Good evening to everybody on the net. Over.
Over. Your turn, Gary.
Roger, thank you. I heard nothing, but thank you for the relay. KZ3KUO here. It was a wonderful Mother's Day church service. Saw 6 out of 7 granddaughters, and hoping to see the Northern Lights tonight from the March Cole Observatory. That's just a few miles away. I'll just keep it short. I know the conditions are not too good. KC3KUO back to you, and thanks for the relay, whoever it was there.
N8XUY. Thank you, Gary, from Russell, PA. Good to hear you, Gary with 2 R's. Back to net control. Take it away, Dave. Over.
Oh, it's rough.
I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it sounds like you had a great Mother's Day.
All right, W2TIM, are you out there, Tim?
Yeah, I'm out here, Sean. SBB, W2TIM, and W9 VOF in the group. I'll make it short, because I know the band conditions are just horrendous. I got an FT8 a little earlier just to check out to see which bands I could hit, and I was lucky to get on 20 meters down in the Virgin Islands, but other than that, it's been dead silent. Only I got here is I picked up a couple 36-foot max gain telescopic fiberglass poles, and Sean, man, I'm looking to set up a loop antenna on 80 meters. That's my goal. I'm going to try to see how that's going to work against the end-fed half wave. I'm guessing it's going to come out pretty good, but other than that, I'm going to turn it back over to the rest of the group. Sean, I appreciate you doing the relay. W2TIM back to net control.
All right there, Tim. Well, good business. Yeah, if you can get one up, you don't have to tune a whole lot, especially if you just want it for 20 meter or what have you. You're going to notice a big difference on receive-wise anyway. I can definitely, when it comes to a loop, for the most part, they're a little directional. It depends on how you have it fed and where it's at and this and that. But for the noise and the receive-wise, they're definitely really good. Transmit-wise, they have a tough run against adding feds and dipoles and depending. But good luck on that, my friend, and sounding good. Glad we got you in here tonight. So we'll clear with W2TIM and pass it back to net control, W9VOF and 8SOB.
Kilo Alpha 8 Uniform Golf Bravo.
Way to go, Tony.
Yeah.
Relay.
Yeah, you heard George. Go ahead there, Greg.
Oh, go ahead, Sean.
At WA9UJR.
Hi, George. Anyone else looking to join the Wolverine single sideband net, give us your call.
Real good. Well, glad to be able to get on here. W9VOF from KAATUGB in New Buffalo, Michigan. And I'm hearing a couple stations out there, but anyway, hey, it's going okay. We had a great day today with the Mother's Day service in New Buffalo. The guys did some, they outdid themselves. Boy, what food we had today. They grilled some burgers and some pork steak or pork chops. I don't know what it was. It was good. That's what it was. But boy, it was just a good time of the word and fellowship and food. Did I mention we had food? Anyway, I'm going to let you get on with it so you can get George. George was banging in here, UJR. So we'll turn it back to you. Thanks for bringing us in. Just wanted to get on the list. And, hey, just to see who I can hear. I hear Sean, of course. This is KAATUGB in New Buffalo, Michigan.
10 over, just north of you.
20.
We love you, Tony.
check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net coming out.
Anyone looking to join the Wolverine net? If you're out there, please call N8XUY. Nothing heard in Manchester, Michigan. How about you, Greg?
Clear here. Nothing here.
Nothing here over by Grand Rapids either.
Nice job, David, for tough conditions. KACG.
Thank you, Greg, for letting us know he was done. This is Kilo 8 Delta X-Ray Juliet, and we do have the file.
My buddy Doris.
You're sounding so good, Sean.
I
can hear you.
I'll tell you, a band is really starting to come up, but the only one I was just about to get David in there, and it would fall right out. And then he even fell out of the SDR.
You know, Sean, that was a tribute to technology, what we did tonight.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's what this group's all about. It actually went pretty smooth.
We got a workout last night.
I don't think there was no working Friday night, though.
Friday, it was 0.
Yeah, I was just saying that there was no working Friday.
And he was really, really worried earlier today, and I chatted with him going, hey, man, if nothing's there, don't worry about it. Turn everything off and go watch golf or a race, you know.
I hope it's good for you tomorrow night, Sean.
I hope it stays just like this. I'd be all right with this.
Me too, this works.
I mean, we got it hasn't really gotten long yet, but this is how it would normally be at about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we got hit with the G2 about an hour and 15, 20 minutes ago, too.
I'm watching this SDR over Brookfield, Wisconsin. Looks like just a little north of Madison or somewhere Milwaukee, and you're really lighting it up, Greg.
Well, thank you very much, but, you know, you guys always sound so beautiful. Hey, everyone have a great evening, and Doris, again, happy Mother's Day. You're just, I assume, an amazing, amazing mother.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a picture. I'll see what I can do, because I don't know if I've got you in my phone, but we'll make sure that you get a picture of Taz and my mom and I.
I would love to see that. How old is your mom now?
She was 103 in December.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that is amazing. If you don't have my phone number, Taz has it.
Yeah, I know Taz has it, so we'll get it over to you.
All right. Love you, dear. Bye-bye.
I'm no fool, no siree. I want to live to be 103. Your mom's got it, Doris. Hey, Greg, good to hear you. You sound great right now. And Sean, pretty awesome. Good to hear everybody. I'm going to bug out 7-3 from N8XUY.
Have a good night, guys. KACGS.
Later, guys. Have a great night. And I'm going to do my band dance tonight before I go to bed. N8SOB.
Hey, thanks for your help, Sean.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, Dave called me earlier today. He was all worried. And I just gave him, no, man, it's going to be the adventure. You got to see how it works out. You have no clue yet. You don't turn it off until you give it a try. Go give it a try. And it worked out really well. I'm really glad he stuck in there.
Well, what it is, the other biggest thing is we have so many good operators and great stations out here spaced around in almost perfect locations where we can pretty much make contact to everybody out there. Somebody can, so.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell him. We can help you, man. Even if not everybody can hear you. And look how it worked. Not too shabby, as the old guy would say.
Yeah, I don't think we had much, Dublin. There was no. It went. I don't know if it could have went any smoother. So that was a great net. So, all right. Well, hopefully we can continue this. The sun can settle its butt down up there, and we can get back to playing ham radio later, guys. N8SOB.
Sweet dreams, buddy. Doris, Taz, everybody else, N8XUY. Good night to all. 7-3.
Sam.
Sam. And Sean, I sent you a text.
Sam, before you go.
Hi, Tony.
Hi. Hey, do you know, has anybody started a list for the Wolverines that are going to Dayton?
I don't know if they started a list, but I know that Ed over in Fithian is going. Kaz, Doris, do you know of anybody else who's going? The only one I can think of right off the bat is Ed in Fithian, Illinois. Roger?
That's all I know. I'm not sure if Andy was going or not, but I know that Ed was planning it, and I know that we are not.
Yes, Andy's going.
MO might be going there, too, Tony.
Yeah, Andy's going.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to hook up with these people, so maybe I can see them while we're there. We're going to be there for at least 2 days, and this year will be different because I'm much more mobile. I can walk a lot better, so I won't be so miserable this year. That'll be good. But anyway, all right. Well, I actually was going to start something this last week, but the bands were so bad, I couldn't get something going. I was hoping to start a list. So every time I check into a net, I'm going to find out who's going. Anyway, thanks, Sam. Thanks, Doris. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, let's see. Oh, wait, Greg, all you guys out there. 73 from KA8UGB.
Tony, I'll try to remember tomorrow night in the pre-net and the net to ask around who's going so we can fill you in, Roger?
That would be good. Put me and Debbie on the list because we're going.
All right. I hope you guys have a great time. I took my wife to the ham convention one time, and it was pretty. She found out that when we went there, I told her, now when you go there, there's going to be a lot of unusual-looking people, and it'll be living proof that aliens really do live on planet Earth with us. And when we left, she goes, "You're right, Sam."
Well, yeah, you sure got that right. We are a different breed. But there are some that are even more different than that. All right, buddy. Hey, God bless. KA8UGB. Something just came out of the oven, I think. Anyway, we'll talk again.
Sweet dreams. Yummy in the tummy. 7-3 to all. N8XUY. Clear.
Hey, Sean?
Yes, Tony.
What kind of signal do you have on me up there?
Just about an S9.
Oh, good. What do you think of the audio?
It's not too bad. Clicky mic, but it's clean. It's all right. It fills it in.
Okay, well, clean is good. Clean is good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm on the Orion with the stock hand mic. I've never used it. I plugged it in. I said, man, this thing drives the radio pretty good. Anyway, all right. Thanks for the report. We'll let you get on with your night. I'm going to push away and go probably eat something, and then I'm going to try some CW since the band is coming up. KA8UGB.
Have fun. Good luck. Hopefully you can bang a couple in the logbook there. And, yeah, I would say for a hand mic, like I said, it's a little clicky. You can hear it. You know, you can tell you're holding it in your hand. So for a hand mic, stock mic, you got it set pretty good there, buddy. Have a good night. Good to hear you. N8SOB.
Yep.